We went to spaghetti night last night and it was really fun. We watched American Graffiti and just hung out. There was quite a few people that hadn't been there before. And then they also let us get meatballs too with the spaghetti. But yeah, it was just fun. Something new to do on a Monday. So I have been trying to do 30 days of content, like trying to post something every day for 30 days. And yesterday I just couldn't think of anything. It was so hot. So it's not like I can really go out back and do anything. And then, I had a bunch of meetings yesterday too. So like I was really struggling to figure out just anything to film. And I wound up just like, well, I guess I'm going to skip a day. So I get pretty hard on myself when I do stuff like that. Like if I set a goal and then I flake on it. Also, yesterday I did have spaghetti, and I know I said I was going to do salmon, but I was weak. So, it is what it is. I did not have my salmon, and I had spaghetti. So, I will try to do better next week, but we'll see. It's hard when it's right there in front of you. But I'll see what I can get done today. I do have like a convention I have to go to today. So, my clients are hosting a party afterwards. It goes pretty late. I don't think I could stay for the whole thing because we have an hour drive to get back home. We have the animals and all that. But yeah, I don't know what I'll be able to record for today. So anyway, check back in with you later, hopefully. Here's a little salt update. It's coming together nicely. So I think I know why you don't use parchment paper. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of holding the moisture because last time I used foil. So I might not use parchment paper again. We'll see. But there's still pretty big chunks of the basil in here. All the salt is turning a nice shade of green. But I may, probably not today because I have to go somewhere, but probably tomorrow I may take this and run it through either the food processor or the blender again, which would make it, where it's nice coarse pieces of salt. It'll make it, finer salt, but I just don't like how you can't really shake these pieces of basil out of a shaker. So I'll probably make it into a little bit of a finer salt, which is fine. It's still amazing. Still smells great, still amazing. So here's your salt update. Riveting, I know. So we got a bunch of STEMmy stuff from our feed store, and then I called them and I was like, hey, you know, most of this is stem that you gave me, as you can see right here. Like normally when they come out and eat for the day, this thing's empty. But now when they're eating for the day, that's all left. So I called the feed store and they brought out this, which is, they replaced it. So you can see the difference between, because what I order for them is orchard. This is a grass, this is stem. They're not gonna eat that. So when I put out their bales in the morning, most of the food that they're getting, they aren't eating. I mean, granted, they still leave piles like this, but I know if I leave it, they'll eat it. So I have to go get the trash can from the back and get rid of all the stem. Wait till you see that big feeder, how much stemmy shit's in there. See, all of this is stem, which might make a good bedding, but it's definitely not a good feed. They do not like it. Let me let them out. They're already crying. They hear me. So all of this, let me bring the camera closer. This whole thing is stem. So I know, hold on, I got it. And I'm gonna be gone for a while today, so I'm gonna put extra out here for them. I'll go grab that. Let you watch the goats. So that's like easily is a stem. Now there's a layer of grass right on top. You get all that on the bottom of this. That's easily not even stem. There's a layer of grass. Okay. So I'm gonna leave all this back here, mostly because I don't have time today, because I have to get to work. But see what they eat out of it, and then rake it up tomorrow. Bring the trash cans back here and rake it up tomorrow. But since I am gonna be gone, and usually I let them out during half the day, I just need to make sure all there's water's fresh for, you know, the heat. I don't think it's supposed to be as hot today, but it's still hot. So I'm just gonna check their water and call it good. Ugh. I went to go turn on the goat water and walked by the garden, and there's like a flood happening. I forgot to turn off the garden water, so one of the tomato beds, thank God it's my trash tomato bed, is going to be very hydrated. And then the chickens will have like a little puddle of mud to play with today. This guinea fowl decided to attack me yesterday, which you see he's attacking the geese. He attacks the goats, which I always thought, who cares if he attacks the goats? They can't really do anything, but he does. He claws them, he jumps on them, he bites them. So I have a decision to make with this guinea fowl, because I can't have that. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it right here. I was literally just like pointing at him, and he jumped up and bit the hell out of me. And then I was like, oh, that's weird. And I pointed at him again, and he did it again. So I don't think that's okay. I know a lot of people would be like, you know, you can't have an animal on your property that's aggressive like that, but that'd be a tough one. See, normally he just walks away from me. But he jumped up and he chose a path that, oh, see, there he goes. But I'm also antagonizing him right now. Yesterday I wasn't, I just went like that. I don't know what to do with this one. I think it's like only certain times of the month that he's aggressive, maybe. But I don't know. Not sure what to do about him. Ooh. I put a little agitator in the goose pond because I noticed little things swimming in there. And I change it like every 3 days, but I still don't want mosquitoes or anything in there. I don't think it was meant for the volume of goose poop that I have. And really, it's only one goose that gets in there. I can't imagine if people have more than one goose. Yeah, I put some mosquito bits in there, and then I put a little tiny fountain thing that's just supposed to make the water not so stagnant. But it lasted about a day. I'll have to think of something else. think all the water's good. The food's good. Always makes me nervous with them when I go down the hill because we've gone off to do events before and come back to a dead animal or something crazy, but not a goat yet, just chickens. But the last time we went anywhere, one of the goats got a bucket stuck on his head for who knows how long. So that's always fun. Just double checking the doors to the geese food. Those are closed, they can't get in there. That's all I got out here. Bitsy eating her food. Hi, Bitsy baby. Look at Bobby making a liar out of, or Bubby making a liar out of me. You just won't eat it when it's in the thing, or what? Even the guinea fowl's eating it. Here come the geese to eat it. Look at them. Oh, we like the stones. This was where I flooded all out here. It's gonna be so, and all out here. So yeah, I left it in that bed over there. Here's Melissa McCarthy and her mama still hanging tough. Our yard is not gonna look like this forever. We were getting ready for a swap meet that took months because of the heat, and then now it's gonna take months to get our yard back to how it should be because of the heat. So, but we've made a lot of progress under the container back there, under the carport back there. Oh, you can't see it because what are you doing over here? What are you doing? This is one of the gnarly hens we got from that lady. She just looks rough. She's just not a looker. We got this one from her too though. This one's a pretty hen. But to me it doesn't matter if they're pretty or not. There's Rowdy, Chad's son. Chad's glorious son. This is one of our original ones that we got, the very first hens we got. She's not, our little Labrador. That's Henrietta Featherbottom. She was a good friend of ours. Something killed off her entire flock, and that was the only hen left. So when we first got Chad, and then I had 9 chicks and a brooder inside, we got her. So she was the first outdoor hen that we had with Chad before the 9 chicks came out. Henrietta Featherbottom, she is a lady. Hello. This is my little eagle chicken. I don't know the breeds. Like, I mean, here and there, sure, but I can't remember all this stuff. So people ask me, what kind of chicken is that? I don't know. This is Hen Solo. She is a baby. She likes to be in whatever I'm doing. She's very curious. The other ones are too, but she will like hang tough. If I have a project, she's there. She wants to be in it. She was the one who snuck in the garden this morning when I was watering. My fault, I left it open. But she was the one that came in. Maybe they're all coming because they want me to give them mealworms right now, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing that right now. Hi. Hi, Melissa McCarthy. And then there's this one. There were two of these. This one I came home from something and found it, like the other one that was with her. Found that one dead, but it was also very hot. This was a while ago, like months and months and months ago. Found it just laying in the yard. I think it was probably the heat for that one too. Everybody is all set. Everybody has water for the day. Everybody has food. They have shade where I can give it to them. Hey, Solo, what are you doing? I always forget to take the plugs out of this container, which doesn't matter. They have two other containers, but I'll be halfway through the day and I'm like, oh. There we go. This is Rad. He's like Rowdy, but I feel like because he's so dark, he's like his evil version. You know, like in Marvel, or Spider-Man and Venom. He's a good boy though, he's just young. The ladies do not like to see him coming, that's for sure. He gets chased around all the time by Rowdy too. He sure is pretty. And there he goes. Bye. And then our little three amigo chicks. I have a feeling two of these chicks are roosters. Those two. I think they are roosters. Their comb is already red, the other one isn't, so I'm a little concerned with that. I don't know about having 4 roosters. So. All right, we'll check back in later.